Came across the video just about 6, 7 minutes ago, and I found it interesting of where he was going with it. And it deals with a lot of things that I've been talking about over the past years, the things that I've shared and showed and so forth. And it's so weird how things just constantly connect. And I mean, a lot of you have seen it and witnessed it, and some of you still haven't. But this comment was just left 4 days ago. Now, this is how I've been feeling for the last 7.5 years, 8 years. This is why I've stopped playing online poker. In the sense of loading, big money and playing big tournaments and big cash games. I haven't done it in years. Now, this comment that you're seeing here, this is the one that I want you to really focus on. It's the online poker is gone. That's so true. I felt that about 7 years ago. There's just no hope for it. The pros on YouTube are the only ones left defending online poker. Again, that's so true. All they want to do is just shove their courses down your throat, or their coaching for this and that site and so forth and so on. The let me just continue. And it says, and telling us to get better so they can sell us books and subscriptions. Again, just what I was talking about. There's no way to win, and that's true. There's no more. There's really no way to win unless you're colluding. You have bots running the site. You're some type of have some type of sponsorship or some type of something with the site. That's the only way to win. Now I'm going to show you the video because again, it ties everything I've been saying. If you go back and listen to my old videos, and then what this person left on this comment just 4 days ago, and now this video, like, I don't know how I missed it, because I routinely every now and then I'll just go and I'll just search and see if I can, see if nothing too detailed, but just type in online poker or online poker scams or online poker rigged and just see what pops up. And every now and then I'll see something, and I may share it. But I don't know how I missed this. This was like a year ago, so I'm gonna go ahead and pause it and get to that video. Alright, so here's the video.
Today we unfortunately have to talk about GG Poker again. I found out that what I was suspecting is actually true. It's not possible to beat their high stakes. And yeah, until now I was just thinking that this is the case, but now I got bulletproof evidence to back this up. So let's first jump into...
And let me just say this real quick as well. Now, like I've said, I started in online poker. I jumped in. I didn't start at low stakes because I didn't know all about the stakes. I didn't know anything, so I just jumped in, and I just so happened to jump in at a mid stake level fix game. I didn't know about fix. I didn't know about no limit. I just knew a little bit about poker. So eventually I did make my way up to some of the highest stakes online, and I went to the only two sites that I played the highest stakes possible was Bovada, which wasn't that high. I paid like, what was it, like $8, 16 something fixed, and there was another higher game fixed, and then when I jumped into No Limit, I played I think I was doing 510 around that time. And then I think it got higher. I can't remember if it was Ignition or whatever, but my highest stakes ever getting to play. And the reason I decided to go even higher and push past my comfort level is because I was realizing that there was just too much collusion, too much cheating, too much scamming in the lower stakes games. And it was just way too many bots. And I knew it was bots 100% sure because, again, like I said, there's times that I've played against bots and Bovada has given me or ring games, and Bovada has given me my money back. Um, I brought it to their attention a bunch of times, but only a few times they gave me my money back, and they were able to spot the issue. And I trusted them because they actually corrected the issue in a sense. Now, they didn't give me all of my money back, but it was enough to make me feel a little bit more comfortable. But in the end, it was just all bullshit. So I did go to higher limits because of this reason. I felt that I can play a lot less, but I can still win a lot more. If I'm playing lower stakes, that means I'm having to play a little bit longer to try to reach that amount that I feel happy with making that day or that week or that month. So him talking about the higher stakes, it may not hit a lot of people, but it don't even worry about the high stakes portion. Just in general, across poker, across every stake.
Clip. That is my evidence. So, watch the clip. See you soon.
But this is my current graph on GG. Like the yellow line is with rakeback and bonuses and quads. My graph over
Yeah, it sort of looks like he's hiding part of it. But
160,000 hands on GG Poker. So, can you make money on GG Poker? I think so. I made like almost $200,000. This is straight up just poker. But you gotta work for this shit.
The guy talking here is Jay Nendes. He's the head of a poker school called the PLO Mastermind. And he is showing you a graph of
just tying it together. A coach of some type of site. There's the ones that's always trying to push for it. Oh, keep playing. It's not rigged. It's this and that. But magically, if you look at the way they stream, of course, sometimes it'll show them losing, but a lot of times they're winning, and that magic is on their side.
160,000 hands, where he is claiming to have made about 200K on GG Poker. I guess that's true. But what you need to pay attention to are the very little details. Very important here is the green graph. And you can see that he is not winning on GG Poker if you exclude the rakeback. So this means that the high stakes are not beatable. You can only...
And my rakeback level on America's Card Room, even though I didn't play on them as much, was greater than what I did on Bovada and Ignition, even though I was in their VIP program with Bovada and Ignition. With America's Card Room, it's because I was playing bigger games, bigger pots, and even with rakeback, eventually, it was not profitable.
Make a profit if you also include rakeback. And he is an ambassador of the game, and he's a sponsored pro. And he will get...
Sponsored pro, ambassador, these are the people that's making the money.
Way more rakeback than you ever can. So, for normal people, like you and me, it will probably not possible to beat the games. Or if you beat them, this will be only very marginal and you can't be a big winner. I mean, he is a very good player and he's grinding GTO sims all day long. And if even he is not able to beat these games, excluding rakeback, why should you be able to do so? He probably gets 60% rakeback, maybe even 100% or more. These rakeback percentages are not achievable for normalos like you and me. On the contrary, if you are a good player on GG Poker, they will even cut your rakeback. This can go so far that you might only receive 10% of the actual promised amount. Now you might argue that you just could enter very good games with huge fish, but unfortunately this is not possible as well, because GG Poker has a very strict policy against bum hunting, and if you would only enter the very good juicy games, they would ban you, and you are even at risk that they take away your winnings and your bankroll. I think I made a very good argument why high stakes on GG Poker are not beatable. Let me know.
I feel he made a great. I agree with him. I think he makes a good argument, but not just with GG Poker. I've never played GG Poker, but what I can do is associate this with two sites that I've played on, that I played the higher stakes on, which was America Scam Room and Bovada. And I completely agree, especially with America's Card Room. Because again, I played the highest games there, pot limit and no limit.